playing Jaehyun during that tournament. Don't
He's on
remember if it
Blazers.
was that one. Man, it's a couple of us. We're a little cult in a corner, but don't worry about
Yeah.
it.
No,
But
I love
Vey, on the other
Greatsword.
hand,
Greatsword's so fun.
Great Sword is fun. But Vey, on the other hand, no. Vey, tried and true Hattori. I mean, like, you see Vey, you know Hattori is coming, and you just don't want to get hit by it. Great player. I've seen Vey do incredible turnarounds, have massive combat games, and also have some very weak games. But we shall see. I mean, like, going into game one, Lucian versus Hattori, Elsom v Vey. Let's see what goes down in this game.
Yeah, we're not gonna see any of those platforms. I don't. They got two pretty fast legends. I don't think they would benefit from there very much. But small brawl. Kind of the standard practice here in esports.
Yes,
Literally the
sir.
most selected map because all the other ones are like bad. Besides maybe like Great Hall. Rest in peace, Great Hall.
Rest in peace, Great Hall.
Ooh,
I
really
don't think
good
you
nair
can go
there
wrong
from
with the
Vey.
small bro. Yeah. And we're keeping the game close right now too. Good damage from both parties. Nobody taking a major damage lead or really taking control with combos or anything. So we're just looking at a clear little poke game. So I guess while this goes on and there's the first
Mm,
KO. Elsom with a really good GC Ensign catching Vey fast falling. That was
yeah,
beautiful play right there.
honestly, it's gonna be pretty close. The two really fast legends. A really good read there
Mm,
from Elsom. D-Light side air for Vey. No,
there it
another
is.
side air. Beautiful KO. I mean, listen, I'm a
Yes.
sucker for spear. All right, like I gotta get that out right now.
Ah,
So if it ever seems like I'm talking about it too much, I probably am. Really good dodge there from Vey. But these blasters, what do you think about these blasters?
I mean, like that weapon's scary. It did get a nerf recently. Me personally, I don't see how the nerf really affected the weapon too much. I mean, like it's just about the same, so nothing should really change with how it plays or how he plays into it. I mean, like Elsom doesn't seem to be having a problem. Same damage as last stock where he KO'd the same area. He's doing great with it right now. His movement is like almost perfect, so you know it's going to work even better with the blasters. I mean, like right now, blasters is a good weapon. It's in a good spot, and I mean, like from where I'm sitting, I mean, like Elsom seems to be having a fine time, but they ain't gonna take it sitting down.
Yeah, I mean we're when looking at these stats, we're seeing maybe only one appearance of blasters from Elsom, but we're seeing let's see 28 appearances of Vey's spear, 15 on Hattori alone. So it's gonna be a
Mm-hmm.
really close set regardless. I mean, I didn't even think I've seen Elsom play guitars once this game, and everyone's saying guitars are so broken. I mean, yeah, but I mean, where are the
That's true,
guitars? Where are they at?
but
Elsom,
blasters better, man. I'm sorry.
blasters
But
better. But
They they they
yeah, you
they
better
they're
be.
they're good weapons. They're both good weapons, man. We're not trolling. Elsom was playing it in the starting part of the game, but not too much. Switching over to the blasters because it's just working better in the situation, as you can see. That's where he's been getting his damage, but it looks like the sword counter picks coming out here from Vey, and Elsom's taking a lot more damage than normal. Here comes the guitars. Maybe a change of pace. Ooh, almost getting the confirmed delight into recovery. Just missing it. Now we're just in the patience game. Oh, getting the recovery, not enough to KO. I mean, like right now, they're just and there it goes.
Oh, really good
Ah,
play. Elsom gonna
really,
take
really
game
good play.
number one. So once again,
Easy
defying
side.
the statistics.
Yeah, define the statistics. Easy side sig.
Elsom's going to
Big game.
do a reset.
Yep, just a little bit of a game restart.
Yeah.
And while he does that, let's talk about that game. I mean, like it was a great game through and through. Stayed very close, and they were going like KO for KO, attack for attack a lot. But not Vey, sorry, Elsom managed to come out on top in each engagement. I think it was just he was the first person to get a KO. So I mean, like by rule of thumb, he should be the winner, right? If they're going back and forth, at least from my
Well,
calculations. I don't know about you.
yeah, obviously. I mean, if it's back and forth, then in theory, Elsom should have won. But
True.
this is Brawlhalla. There's no set pattern. There's no defined play. It's just brawl until you win. You know.
Yeah, brawl until
And
you fall. Really.
ooh, okay, you're gonna see a character swap potentially from Vey. What do you think about it?
Hmm. The Peter. I'm calling her Peter. I don't care what anybody
Peter.
says. The Peter.
Peter?
Peter. Yeah, we're calling her Peter.
Why?
That's not Petra, no.
Why?
That's Peter. That skin right there, that's Peter. I made that mistake once calling Petra Peter, and I'm gonna live by that mistake. You want to know when I made that mistake?
Sure.
Just now. Just now. And now I'm calling Petra Peter for the rest of this set. But on the for the Peter swap, right? I know you don't like it. I know you're over there cringing at this. But for the Peter swap, I don't know. I mean, like, Orb is a pretty decent weapon. It does have a hard time getting KOs, but if they go back to small brawl, it should basically, like, cancel out. Should be fine. I mean, Elsom is still on the blasters and the guitars. I mean, like, guitars into gauntlets. I don't know how how experienced Vey is with that matchup, but I think I think Elsom should have the edge there. I haven't seen much of Vey's gauntlets, but hey, I could be wrong. I mean, like, the orb is there. Orb is a pretty good weapon to play against, but the blasters. Um, I'm just interested to see how this goes because it looks like Elsom has Vey counterpicked, but that's just from my standpoint at least. I don't know how this can play out. These guys are professional players. I'm probably about to see something I didn't even think was possible going into this game too. But here we go. Right on.
All right, let's go. Demon Island, the map with an abnormally large ceiling, so blasters might have a bit of a hard time KOing, maybe even gauntlets. But
Oh,
I mean, damage pretty equal.
damage is pretty equal, but that's just been the tail of the game so far. I mean, like, these
Yeah,
guys
sure.
aren't letting anyone get like a massive damage lead, but right now, Elsom definitely is putting in that work on the blasters into the orb, which is kind of what I was expecting there. So I think Vey needs to find something out here. He should stick to the orb. Yep, into the guitars because he seems to have the space and he'll be fine. But yep, Vey. Oh my God, Vey almost got his stock taken. He needs to be very careful. Elsom is doing some major damage though, that's for sure. Look at him go, just zooming around the stage.
Yeah,
Oh
those
my
guitars
goodness.
and pair with the high speed of Lucian just all out makes him a really, really good character. But I mean,
This is
you can't knock the Petra though, or the Peter as you would call it. I mean,
Yeah, you can't knock the Peter.
nah,
No,
not the
if you
Peter,
don't like it,
no.
don't stick with it. Trust me.
now you kind of got me
Oh,
interested
man.
though. I mean, I don't know. It's devious. It's different.
It's different. It's something.
New
But
crossover leak.
new
Peter.
crossover league, Peter Griffin. Don't worry about it. It's a
Hey
great
Lois, hey Lois, I'm in the Brawlhalla. Hey
point.
Lois.
Oh man.
Very off the side of stage, going for an
Ooh.
down sig. Elsom getting punished, and Sig to make
Making
it back.
it
Really
back.
good play there from Elsom.
I really don't know how he made that back, but that was some great play right there from Elsom, picking like the perfect option because anything else probably wouldn't have got him anywhere. They does seem to be struggling to get the KO in this game. Ooh, and there goes another stock. I mean, like, Elsom is up 3-1 right now. It's not looking very good. I think
Yo.
they may have actually just counterpicked himself.
I mean, like I said, statistics. I mean, yeah, you always gotta count against them, because eventually.
Mm. It's a probability. There's always a chance it can happen. Right now, we're just sitting in some neutral, getting the KO with Ser. I mean, like, he was pretty damaged, so I'd be surprised if that did not KO. But he has a large deficit to make up. Vey is down far, and I mean, like, Lucian has two weapons that build damage fast and can KO. They may struggle a bit because of the high ceilings, but D-Light Seer still does exist. I'm gonna let you guys know that that's a true combo. Not too hard to
On
hit,
what?
and it could be the difference
Blasters?
maker on blasters.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Ooh. Oh,
turn
the
around.
reversal. Oh, that may be it. That's
Oh,
it.
he's dead. He's
Oh
gone.
my God.
He's
He
gone.
took it.
Elsom,
my.
amazing unarmed capabilities, taking out Vey's last stock of game number 2. What do you want to say about that? Because I got nothing.
I got so many things to say about that. Ladies and gentlemen, never play gauntlets into guitars. You see what just happened? A close game went to a whitewash. No disrespect to Vay. Vay played great, but he could not find many hits on Elsom. Elsom's blasters were great. Elsom's guitars were great. A lot of damage was being done. And there were a lot of moments where Vay just couldn't find the KO because of his weapon's weakness with taking those KOs. He had pretty good spacing, but it just was not enough. And Elsom also closing out, using that Lucian speed to get out there off stage with the unarmed and just crushing it, completing the final stock on Vay. And as we go into this game three, I think Vay is either Vay heard or he was like, yeah, nah, that wasn't it because he's back on the Hattori looking for that damage. It was a much closer game last time. So let's see if he figured out what he needed to figure out and if he can get straight into this game, take the damage, take the win, and not get 3-0 this set because this would be our second 3-0 of the tournament.
There ain't nothing wrong with 3-0.
Yeah, no, there isn't anything wrong with it. For us, we're casting it. But for the player, I mean, like, that's a bit damaging, especially in this stage of the tournament.
I mean like, it's not bad.
True.
But anyway, it's honestly, this set is pretty interesting. You know, seeing two high-speed characters go at it and clash, it's just really, you know, exhilarating sometimes.
Yeah, it can be very exhilarating, especially when those big combos come out and that major damage or that one attack that takes away a recovery, and you're like, oh no, this could be it. But they always find a way to make it back. Just doing great plays, having a lot of fun with it. I mean, like right now, Vay is looking for something, and he may just find it. Could we see another Serkeo? Wasn't enough to take him out.
Whoops.
But right now, I mean, like, Vay does have a substantial lead. I mean, like, right now, Elsom is in a massive deficit. He needs to find something out of this. But Vay is playing perfectly. He may have found the secret spice, the secret sauce, if you will. For this match right now. But also back on the small Brawlhalla, and I can't believe I missed that for so long. And Elsom seems to be struggling into the matchup. Elsom seems to be looking for something but can't find anything. Just trying to throw those attacks out, trying to find something with those hitboxes, and he's really abusing that speed, trying to get out of the way. I mean, like, ooh, and there goes another stock. He did build a decent damage, but will it be enough with the massive stock lead that Vay has? Like,
honestly,
how are
not
you feeling
sure
about it?
I mean, well, Vay is kind of like a known prankster in tournaments. I think sometimes purposely he's held up brackets just for the funny. Don't do that, by the way. Chat, if you're listening, don't do that. That's mean, disrespectful, and not funny. Don't do that.
These kids, I beg.
But I mean, Vay. I mean, I don't want to say Vay has been trolling this entire time, because I mean that would just be disrespectful to Elsom. But
yeah,
I mean, this game looks a lot different from the past two, but we are seeing an equalization of damage and stats pretty quickly, actually. Oh!
This could be it. Oh, he didn't get it. He didn't get it.
Really close to the kill box.
That was almost a 3-0 moment. Imagine he got 3-0 like that. Oh my goodness.
Bro, I would quit frame one. I would be gone before. I mean, like, before that even finished.
They did throw away his second stock, reaching too much off stage. But I feel like Vay can still close this game out. He seems to still have that momentum, but hey, Elsom's in this game, and he's not asleep. He is prepped, and he's here. Ooh! Almost hitting a D-Light Sear. Unarmed D-Light into Blaster Sear.
D-Light side?
There it goes.
You were just talking like about that last game. D-Light side or true combo.
Even like an inkling of... without like an inkling of hesitation, Elsom just takes it. They, surprisingly enough, lost that game, and we'll be seeing more of Vay later on. But right now,
he's seeing all these players
that was definitely another interesting game. We have another 3-0, back-to-back 3-0s. I mean, like,